Hey everybody, Rick Fan here, and welcome back to the Fan of Life channel, Fan of Life show. As always, thank you so much for stopping on in. Make sure you guys stay all the way through the end. Give me some comments, hit a like, hit a subscribe, and pass it on to your friends and family so we can continue to grow this channel. My hope is to bring content like this on a weekly, if not more basis. So today we're going to talk about the hidden source for you to fund your real estate fix and flip projects, and it resides within your home. Before we do that, make sure we watch the intro because I pay good money for it. So, intro, let's go. Today I'm going to speak to the homeowners out there. And if you're not already a homeowner, please make sure you still watch the video because I am going to share some tools that will help you in the future when you're in position to utilize the tool that I'm going to share today. And the simple tool is known as a Heloc, or Home Equity Line of Credit. Some of you that have owned your home for a while, you may have equity position in your home. In other words, whatever your balance on the mortgage is versus what the home value is right now, in between is your equity. That equity position can be used as a line of collateral for you to go to the bank and ask for an open line of credit, again known as a home equity line of credit. I personally have done this, and I utilize this line of credit to fund some of my rehab projects. The benefit of a Heloc is this. Let's use $100,000 for easy math. Let's say you have $100,000 of equity in your home. You can go to the bank and ask for a Heloc. Chances are they'll give you 75% on that $100,000. In other words, they'll open a line of credit for you for $75,000. The great thing about Heloc is that it's very low interest typically, and you can use it as you want, as you need, and as you pay off that balance, you revolve that credit line again, and you can use that to bridge the gap on your projects. Here's a real life scenario. We recently acquired a project here in Las Vegas. The purchase price was $225,000. On previous video, I spoke about other people's money, or OPM. So if you haven't seen that video, go back and watch it. So using OPM or other people's money, I have a private lender that has fronted the $225,000 for the purchase. I pay her an interest rate and terms that we agreed upon. Now, I've already got the purchase. The next step is to fund the project itself. We estimated the project being around $45,000 to $50,000. I currently have a $150,000 Heloc open against my house. Out of that $150,000 availability, I'll pull out $50,000 to rehab the project. Now here's the cool part. I don't pull it all out at once because as a project progresses, I pay my contractor as they finish the milestones in the job. The interest is only active when I pull the money out and use the money. And just like a credit card, whatever amount I pay back, I get to reuse again. If I pay back all the principal and interest, I get to reuse the full amount. I personally love this because it's like an open credit card. Now, just like anything else, you have to be responsible. For me, that Heloc is meant to bridge the gap on my projects. Your goal is to revolve that money as often as you can. So use it, pay it off, use it, pay it off, use it, pay it off. Think of it this way. If it cost me 3.5% to borrow $150,000 short term, and with that $150,000, I can in turn bring back 15, 20, 25% on my money. The math on that is fantastic. I'll do that every day, twice on Sunday. So that, my friend, is leverage. A lot of people will say, well, why would you do that instead of just doing a refi and cash out? Well, the challenge with the cash out is once you do the cash out, yes, you have money in pocket, but then you begin to pay interest on that money. With the Heloc, it's the same thing as having money in pocket because I can get that money within 24 hours. And my clock on the interest doesn't start until I borrow the money. And again, I only pay interest on the amount of money that I borrow at any time and the duration of time that I have it out. So now I want to talk about mind shift. Helocs should be a leverage tool for you to do whatever it is that your business requires you to do short term. And if you are a firm believer in paying off your house and saving money, that is your prerogative. But I will say this, that is an old paradigm. And some might say it's a dying paradigm. Look at what's going on around us. We're printing money like crazy. So what does that mean? Inflation or hyperinflation is right around the corner. So whatever amount of money or cash that you have saved up and sit in the bank right now today will not be worth the same in 5 years. Will definitely not be worth the same in 10, 15, 20. So as you're trying to save money and be responsible, understand that the value of your dollar is going down every year. So in order for you to stay ahead of the curve, you want to make sure you try to make the money work for you. So if you can take your cash, whether it be $50,000, $100,000, $200,000, whatever it may be, and put it to work so that it stays ahead of the inflation curve, then you're ahead of the game. You see, this is the reason why private lenders exist. Private lenders are nothing more than people with cash that understand the principle of inflation, that if they leave their money alone, their money is losing value with each and every year. So by them investing in projects and in real estate and in investors like myself, they will continue to stay ahead of that inflation curve. If nothing else that you get out of this video, whether you invest, fix and flip, do anything with your Heloc, is understand that paradigm shift. If you are blessed enough to have done well and have cash sitting around, understand that that cash will not be the same amount or value in the near coming future. So plan ahead, do what you need to do to stay ahead of that inflation curve. But going back to what I was saying earlier, one of the best ways to do that and to give yourself your own stimulus is to generate additional income. And for me, real estate investing has been a vehicle to do that. And today we talked about a simple process. If you have equity in your home and you're able to intelligently use the equity by getting a Heloc to help fund your projects, then you can potentially stay ahead of the curve by earning additional income via real estate. And that's it. Quick and easy, straight to the point, not much to it, but be sure to do your own due diligence, do what's right for you, do what's right for your belief system. I just wanted to share what I have done with the tools that have been given to me. So until next time, chase your goals, chase your dreams, and I will talk to you guys soon.